Hey, everybody. Coach Kimball here. I wanted to speak to you ladies, specifically from the softball team, and get you kind of caught up and share an opportunity with you. Um, we're trying to work a little bit together as coaches on this campus, and I've been talking to Mrs. Sonnercrock, Coach Sonnercrock, about some things that we're doing within our soccer program that I wanted to share with you all. And eventually, hopefully, this branches out to permeate throughout the whole athletic program that we have here on campus. So this really starts with you guys as far as our reaching out and having you guys do something different. It's about our character coin, but I want to give you a little bit of background. So a few years ago, we started our Niceness is Priceless program here on the high school. We didn't really do much with it this school year, but that's a program that's around that just really about being a good person, and it's really an anti-bullying campaign. But from that, we transfer a lot of that information onto into our athletic opportunities. So I went to a conference 3 years ago, and there's a gentleman by the name of Brett Ledbetter, and he and a bunch of people have really been focusing on the tie between developing good character and actual results that come out onto the fields. Okay, so there's a man that he studies, and his name is Jim Lohr. And Jim Lohr has been in the profession of like counseling and studying and research based things for almost 35 years, 36 years. And there's a direct correlation between developing character and the results that follow. And it just kind of makes sense that whenever you develop time and effort on a person's character, that they just want to be the best at every level. And eventually that transfers into how they play the game. And if it permeates throughout a whole team, it's about the results that they get. So on the page here, I just want to talk through this very quickly. One thing that we try to do within our soccer program is we do focus on a CPR kind of a method, and that is character is much more important than the process, which is much more important than results, which is kind of hard to hear sometimes because we focus so much on we need to win, we need to win, we need to win. We have from our athletic department the administration talking about, the MVC Cup and kind of where we stand in that process. And we know that we're not where we want to be. We want to continue to push that envelope and get better and better and better. But when it's all said and done, it's not so much about the results. It's not so much about the wins and loss records. I mean, yeah, that's important a little bit, but long term is kind of what we're thinking. We get you for a short period of your lives, but we are in that preparation process for things that you're going to be or people that you're going to be long after your experience at the high school level is gone. So yes, we also want to promote a little bit of the process. Like we want you to show up on time. We want you to work hard. We want you to perform the techniques and skills that you're supposed to at an efficient level and all those things. And that's part of the process, but still less important than the type of character that you are. And in that conference from Brett Ledbetter, it's called What Drives Winning. There were coaches and athletes that were very successful over and over and over, just saying how important that development of character is in their lives. And then second, it's kind of an outcome is the results. Okay. So one thing, one of the gentlemen that was there, his name was PJ Fleck, or is PJ Fleck. He's a football coach at the college level. And something stuck with me. And it's this attitude of family. And he said within his football program, they like to invest in community awareness kinds of projects. And he takes his football teams wherever he is. He tries to find some place that's local, wherever he's coaching. And he invests in that local community. And he takes his football team. A lot of times it's to children with cancer. And what he has is a character coin. And I'll share ours here in just a second. But he has a character coin. And on there, it talks about family. And it's an attitude that he has within his team of selflessness. So the family means forget about me. I love you. And whenever we approach everything, it's like we're not in it for the results. We're not in it to get the status and recognition and all the the accolades that come along with our sport, but it's the attitude of I'm going to put other people in front of me because it's about the large group. It's not about me as an individual. It's about the collective unit. So it's an attitude of forget about me. I'm not that important. It's about the team. I love you. And if I have that attitude on the field, then I'm going to do my best for the people that I'm playing with. Okay. And the last little box here talks about, this is actually a thing that we put on our player cards that go on their athletic bags. It's person over player. It's just that reminder that that's what we do within our program. We focus on the person, which is more important than the player. The player is just something that you do, but the person is the person that you are for long term. And we have our girls define, I want to be the person that she is, not just the athlete. Okay. So it's more important that the person is developed. All of that leads to something that we did about a year and a half ago within our high school soccer program. And I wanted some reminders of decisions that we've made. And this is what we came up with. This is our character coin. And there is a front and a back. And I'll scroll down here and explain that in just a second. Okay. So I had our girls decide, well, if we're going to focus on character, what exactly do we mean? What are those character skills that you want to develop? And as a team, how do you want to be identified? And then as an individual player, how do you want to be recognized on the field? Okay, so here's what ours says. So on the front side, it says, well, nothing. Front side is just Lady Panthers with our logo. On the outside of the ring, which you can't really see here in this picture, but it says, we will be known as encouraging, respectful, and trustworthy. And that's the reputation of the team. And I think that's important. So everything that we do, we want to, whenever we're in the public eye, during the games, in the hallways, in our classrooms, we want our Lady Panthers soccer team, and now I'm extending that invitation to the softball team, to be known as encouraging, respectful, and trustworthy. Now, imagine what kind of reputation that would be. And then you have to live up to those things. So you have to do those things consistently in your life. And then on the field, like while you're playing the game, this is you battling with yourself. This is kind of that internal battle that you have. So on the field, we'll be competitive, hardworking, and confident. And that's really set a tone within our program. Whenever we have conversations with our players, this is the starting point. We ask the girls, are you being competitive? Are you really getting out there? Are you putting all of your effort into what you're supposed to be doing? Are you hardworking? Are you confident? Or are you going into those 50-50 balls and you're being shy? Are you not really attacking the ball or attacking the space? You know, some of the language that we can use within our individual sport. But these three things are how we challenge our individual players. Be competitive, be hardworking, and be confident. And again, this coin is just the constant reminder of who we want to be within our athletic program. So let me show it to you one more time. I do have these in my room, and I'm asking you, if you are interested, just to have that constant reminder of a reputation that you're trying to uphold. If you're willing to buy into this mentality, remember, it's about family. Forget about me. I love you. And to show that, I'm going to do these 6 things as a part of my team. And if you are interested in jumping on board with that, these are $5. We already have them purchased. They're in my classroom. So by all means, stop by my room. $5, and it just goes right back into our athletic department because we've already purchased them. So we're just kind of refunding that money back into our program. But again, if you are interested in that, if you are the type of person who is more interested in your long-term character building, this is a good start. And the coin is a constant reminder of who you say you want to be. All right, ladies, that is the invitation. So please stop by and see me. Again, it's $5, and wish you luck during the season. I know our soccer team, we're seeing some exciting things, and I'm hearing some exciting things about what softball's about to do. So we start next week. So let's bring home some victories. But again, that's not more important. Be a good person. That's what's more important. I'll talk to you later.